Hello guys, welcome back. In this JavaScript video tutorial, we are going to learn about the very important things and basic things of the objects. So let's get started with that. And first of all, I want to tell that what we are going to do through in this all the tutorial. So we will learn about what is the object, how we define the object, how we can delete the properties of object, and spaces in keys, reserved keyword in the objects, property value shortens in the objects, existence check, constants objects, and for in loop in the objects, copy by the reference object, and the last and most important thing is cloning of the objects. So let's get started with that. So first of all, what is the object? So object is a kind of data type, but this is not a primitive types primitive data types actually. So in the other language as well as a JavaScript, there is many primitive data types like the integer, float, strings, characters, etc. But this is not a primitive data types, and here we store the values in the key and value pairs. So let's get started. So first of all, how we can define the objects? So define the objects, we can use two things like user, like we want to define a user type of object this way. This is the first way how we can define the objects, and second way is this one. Alright, so let's get started with that. So first of all, now let's create a simple example of the object, like let user have name equal to Peter and is equal to what is the is colon like 25. Alright, so just try to console this first of all and just console the user. So this is a very simple example of the object. You can see that we got it, and if you want to just print the name, then just use dot name. Alright, dot is. Alright, now the next thing is how we delete the property of the user. So here you can see that there is two properties, name and the is. I'm going to delete one property. Delete with the delete keyword, delete user dot is, and let's see now. Now you can see that there is only one property, which is the Peter. Alright, so after that, can we use the spaces? Yes, we can use the spaces. Like you want to show the full name, so how we can show that? Like full name equal to Peter Marks. No, this is not possible because this is like the two keys, so we have to use this kind of keys with the quoted keys, we can say that. So now you can see that three things, and now how you can access this. Now like you want to access the only full name, so this is not a possible way. This is also not a possible way. Then you have to use the brackets like this, and within the quotes name you can, oops, let's check, we have to remove the dot, and let's check undefined. Okay, we have to use the double L, sorry, that's my bad. Okay, so this is the Peter Marks. Okay, so now we can see actually object can use reserved words like the while, for, int, and float, and whatever the name in the JavaScript, they are the reserved. We cannot use like a variable or anything else, but here we can use this. So like if you want to use the for here, the for is a keyword, but you cannot take a variable like a for, and you want to use while, so you can use also, they will also work fine with the objects. There is no restrictions. All right, so you can see that. But if you want to try to a normal variable with the 4, this is not possible. Okay, so now the next thing is actually JavaScript provide a way to do the less code with the max functionality in the objects. So how we can do that? So let's you have a user object, but this time this is kind of function. And now just take it, have the two values like the name and email, whatever it can be, age or whatever. Okay, so just try to return here, return name comma email, and just pass it to two things like the marks, and the email is marks@test.com, and let's see the output. So this is like a pure object, like you don't need to put like this name because this is come from here. So if you simply put this, it will work fine. So this is, we will call it the property value shorthand. Okay, so now just check the existence. Let's get to the simple object now. Once again, name is Peter, and what next is, okay, age is also fine, again is 30 now. So how you can check that there is a value is present or no? So like you want to check that user dot email is present or not. So for that you have to do triple equal to undefined. There is a two way to check that. Undefined. If it returns true, that means the value is not present because this is undefined. That's true. This means this is not present. And if I will put the name, it will show you false because this is present. It should be false because this is present. All right. And one more way is that you can check is with the in keyword in user, and let's check. This is true because age is present in the true. Age is present in the user. It like the email, this is not present. It should be false. This is false. All right. Okay, now let's go on the next topic, which is so you learned the two ways here. Okay, now the next way is constant objects. So let's define is the const. So in other languages you can see that we are not able to change the constant's value. So JavaScript provide a pretty same concept, but there is a minor difference. So like for a very simple example, you have this object and just console here, so .log user, and if you want to change the user name equal to John, it will give you the error. Let's check. It will give you the error because assignment to constant variable, but there is a way where you can change the name like user dot name, and here you can put that marks, and let's check this marks, this is change. So JavaScript constant object will allow you to change the value of key but not the whole whole objects. This is the simplest way we can say that in the constant objects. So next thing is the for in loop. So let's you have the lots of value in the object and you want to show them one by one, like is 30 and email, what email, like Peter at test.com and city equal to Delhi. All right, so how you can print this all object? For that you can use the for in, and for in, how you can use the for in, like key in user, just take it, you can use the construct also, but let's take it use it to make it very simple. Okay, and now just put the user, take console and put the user and pass the key here, and you will able to get all the object one by one. You can see that. And if you want to print only key, that means the name is the email address, then just print like that. Alright, so this is the simplest way to get all the objects. So fine, and now this is also the important thing, is the copying by the reference. Actually guys, in the JavaScript object, when you assign one object to the another, it will not copy the object, it just copy the address. How? I want to share that. Okay, just take a very simple example once again. So this is your object. Now you have one more variable is admin, and you just define, you just pass the user to the admin, and now you think that the name Peter is copied in the admin, but this is actually not true. Just the memory address of the user it copied in the admin. So let's see how we can prove that. So now just try to console.log once, just console the user now. So it should be Peter, let me go to Peter. All right, now just change admin dot name is Marks, and now see the output of the user. Oops, I have to use equal to sign. All right, it's a Marks, but it should be Peter because user have the Peter. You can see that. But why this is showing the Marks? Because the admin and user now have the both the same memory address, and when we change in the admin, this is automatically changed in the user also. So we can say that, and this is proof that when we try to copy the one object to the another object, it's not copy the value in the data, it's copy the address. Okay, so sometimes it's very helpful, but sometimes it's very dangerous in JavaScript. So how we can solve that? Now this is the important question. The most of the time interviewers are asked to you that how we can copy the object in JavaScript. So let's see now. So take a empty object here, like admin equal to this. This is an empty object. Now use the for key in user. We can solve this by to clone the old values in from the user to name by one key. So this is not possible to take one key and the next key and the next key in the another variable, but we can use the for loop to clone the one key. So like you can use that admin key equal to users key. And now console.log the admin first of all, so that we are able to show that the values are copied. So now you can see that the values are copied now. And now change the value of admin, like admin dot name equal to Sam. All right, and now try to print the users. Now you can see that this is a Peter, this is not going to change here. But if I remove the for loop and I just copy the user here, then it could be dangerous. So we have to use the for loops to clone the objects. So there is one more method, which is the object assignment. We will learn in the next video, because this is a very important topic also, and we have to make a separate video for that. So thanks guys, thanks for watching this video, and if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe our channel and like this video. Please share, subscribe and like our videos, and thanks guys, thanks for watching this video.